Hello, Leo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading, guys. This one's a timeless one since I wasn't able to post it for the second half of December since I was sick. So hopefully you guys saw that announcement. But anyway, I'm doing a lot better. So let's get into your messages here. Hopefully whenever you're guided to tune in and watch this, there's something in the messages that can offer you some guidance. General advice as always, so please keep that in mind. All right, guys, so let's get into it. I'll be starting off with the Golden Dahlia, the Destined Oracle by Maria of La Belle Anima 13, taking a look at what are the energies surrounding your connection right now, whoever it is that you're focused on and thinking about at this moment. For Leo, here we go. Oops, this one's coming towards me. We have venomous. Okay, so this might have been a toxic relationship. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else we can find out. Union. Okay, you are definitely in a relationship with this person, but look at the next card. We do have distress signal. That's followed by wisdom, and then we also have sorrow. So it could certainly have hurt you to be in separation from this person, or that's a part of their current energy right now. But it does seem here that through this distress signal, this was a very challenging partnership, and maybe you have learned some lessons tied into this situation. So let's grab some tarot and see what else we can learn. I'll be focused on my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck here. So the current energy surrounding this connection right now could be very challenging, especially for those of you who are going through this right now or are in separation as a result of something pretty toxic is what I'm getting in a partnership. Cards coming at me. What is this? Okay, ooh, interestingly enough, this is a Leo reading, and we have the Strength card coming through. So even though you've been through something challenging with this type of connection, something that perhaps there was some drama or something just super challenging that occurred, I feel this is your own vibe through the Strength card, needing for you to find the courage to get past this. Even though you've been hurt and disappointed, you could also be in this energy of feeling very sad and sorrowful over what might have happened. But I'm also feeling that this person, they feel the ramifications of their actions through the pain that they've caused, you know? So this is the need for you to move forward and find the courage within yourself to be able to move on after having experienced something so difficult here. Look at this. So we have the Five of Cups, we have the Moon's energy, and then we have the Nine of Swords. Wow. That's followed by the Two of Wands. Look at these cards. We've got the Four of Swords, and then we have the Ten of Swords. So what is this telling us at this point in time, Leo? So first of all, with the Five of Cups, fives representing adversity in tarot. So because more than likely you guys are not together, that's just what I'm instinctively feeling, or you're going through some hard times right now, this person, they're occupying this energy, you know, that grief and despair that we do see there. So with the Five of Cups, this is that feeling of disappointment over something tied into this union, or that could also be how they caused you to feel. With the Moon's energy, some of you guys could have been dealing with a Pisces here. They could have done certain things that were deceptive, manipulative. They could have been hiding things from you, and that created this distress signal. Okay, and right here with the Nine of Swords, you've learned from this whole situation, but it could have certainly caused you to feel depressed or anxious. This is also tapped into nightmares. They could also be having nightmares and they're stressed out because of something that they did or said, certain behaviors that, again, are coming through with that venomous vibe. you know. And so with the Ten of Swords, this, as we can see, it's that sense of loss. The foundation, the relationship itself fell apart, it crumbled. This was a very painful breakup, perhaps because they were either lying to you or they did things that were deceptive or sneaky. Two of Wands, they know that in order to have a future with you, they're going to have to make different choices, different decisions for a more positive outcome here. Because this, as you can see, we've got these dark clouds right here reflecting some of the challenging times that you guys have been through based off of past choices, perhaps. And we've got a rainbow right here, a different path that could lead towards happiness. And right now, part of the surrounding energy is the need for healing, because something clearly happened here that was very challenging. So this right here, it's like taking a break from the drama. All right, so let's grab some additional messages, but that certainly represents a very challenging time. Part of the struggles that maybe you have had to deal with when it comes to this partnership. So what aren't they telling you at this point in time? So I'll be pulling from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. So what aren't they telling you right now? Especially if there is no contact, no communication. Okay. So they're tapped into the memories. Bittersweet, dwelling, reminiscing. They're thinking about you. They're reminiscing about those times that you guys have shared together. But they also recognize that they perhaps are part of the reason why you are just a memory at this point rather than someone who's a part of their life. Let's see what else. They're single, okay? Withdrawn, lonesome, solitary. Perhaps they're feeling very lonely without you. And of course, this is something that they're not sharing with you. Either you've blocked them from your life, or they have no way to even share this type of energy with you from a distance. But this is what's going on with this person. Wow. Look at this. We have farewells, goodbyes, finality, and closure. You probably distanced yourself from this person. And maybe part of what they're not telling you is they're struggling over the fact that you guys are not together anymore, and maybe they feel like they haven't received closure. And here's the separation, the distance. Look at that. Barriers, the space that is between the two of you. They're really struggling through this. So let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here. So I'll be pulling from my Illuminated Star Tarot. This is volume 2, which is currently not in my deck shop right now because I'm revising it. But as soon as it is, I'll make sure to let you guys know. All right, Leo. So what aren't they telling you? Let's see what else. They're still thinking about you. All right. All right. What do we have? Four of Swords. Okay, so that's the second time that we are seeing the Four of Swords. So that's what they need. They need to be able to heal through whatever it is that they're going through at this point in time. Okay, because right now they're just focused on the memories. We see that here. There's still healing that needs to happen. But because more than likely, as I've mentioned, you guys are not interacting or communicating, they're not sharing with you how painful this journey is for them, and that they actually need this time to heal from what happened. Wow. Let's see what else. We've got fives, Five of Swords, so they're feeling the conflict within themselves over perhaps some of their past behaviors, you know? So if there were, for example, third-party situations and love rivals that were a part of this situation. So remember, we had the Five of Cups earlier. So fives represent challenges in the connection here. So more than likely they're single because they created something that was drama-filled. It could have been infidelity. It could have been a third-party situation here, which is why you probably said goodbye to this person. But look at this. They think about you. They're stuck in the past. We've got the memories here. They're reminiscing. They know that they made a lot of mistakes in the past. And so what they're wanting is to reach out and communicate. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, so they would love to be able to turn things around here. Not necessarily that that's possible if you're on a very different path at this point, if you're just not on board with that, but that is what it is that they're not telling you at this point in time. You know, they could be still desiring you, still pining away for you, and really wanting to create a new beginning here. They're going through this awakening. They've learned certain lessons tied into the past. But this is clarification here for my feminines, coming in as the Queen of Swords energy, that you probably have set up some boundaries around yourself when it comes to your masculine, and you probably did walk away and you cut them out of your life. Wow. All right, so let's see what else we can find out here. So next we'll go ahead and take a look at what would they change if they could. And I feel there's a lot that they would want to change if they could. So taking a look at this deck, the Pining Rose Love Oracle. This is by Calico Moon. For Leo, angels and spirit guides, please. What would this person change if they could go back in time? Look at this. We see sorrow, okay? So they put themselves in that type of energy, okay? And remember, guys, right from the very beginning, we saw that. This is the vibe that they are in. They feel very sad, lonely. Their heart is broken. They're feeling sorrow because you more than likely are not a part of their life right now. And boy, would they want to change that. Let's see what else. We do have waiting, okay? So maybe right now they're feeling very impatient over the fact that they are having to wait for either the right opportunity to come towards you or to find the courage to be able to reach out. We also have ghosted. Maybe you did ghost this person. That's something that they certainly would like to change. They could have also ghosted you. We also have this unstable vibe, unstable energy. And they created that instability here. And finally, we have lies. So we already know that they weren't truthful and honest with you. That's a part of what it is that they would like to change. Okay, so let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Luna Tarot deck. Focusing on Leo. Angels and spirit guides, please. There's so much that they would want to change here. Look at this. Okay, so there's the Strength card once again. So maybe they're struggling as well to be able to find the courage. And maybe that's why that's coming through twice now. Okay, to be able to tap into the need to be brave and courageous and to just take action despite what might have happened. But, you know, interestingly enough, the Strength card, it's also a card of restraint in that you shouldn't act hastily. And isn't it interesting that we've got the waiting card right there? Maybe they know that they have to wait in order, again, to create movement at the right time. We do have the Hangman right here. So they needed to experience spending time apart from you. Maybe this is clarification that you did let them go. And they needed to live life without you, basically. And they're just going to have to wait, as we can see right here, in order for things to unfold a little bit more. Look at this. The Sun, happiness. So because they created a very challenging situation in this relationship by lying, by perhaps cheating, infidelity, or doing something that hurt you, Leo, okay, this is what they would love to be able to have with you, is to find happiness, for everything to fall into place once again, you know? And they created some drama here. They made poor choices. We see that here with the Seven of Cups. Maybe they had too many options, too many choices in love and romance. And if they could change things, simply focusing on the connection that the two of you shared. You know, because at the end of the day, this is what you represent, that Two of Cups coming through as their true love, but maybe at the time they just failed to recognize exactly what you meant to them. That's what they would want to change, I feel. Okay, so let's now take a look at their biggest wish when it comes to you, Leo. What is their biggest wish when it comes to the connection, when it comes to you? Oh, look at this. Sever. There comes a point when you know in your heart of hearts it's over. There's nothing more to say, nothing more to do. That doesn't make it any easier to let go. No one can rush you to detach, but the day will come when it won't be so hard. So I kind of feel here, Leo, that you did sever ties, and their biggest wish is to bring the connection back together. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot here. That's very matter of fact in the way that that's coming through, because you probably did let them go. So we do have the Hierophant right here. So I feel they might have had some commitment issues, because the Hierophant can be about committing, okay? And they needed to learn certain lessons, and the only way for that lesson to be learned is for you to have distanced yourself from this individual. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Empress, okay? And that is how the Divine Masculine sees you, someone who is very empowered. Some of you could have already shared a family together, that maternal influence, okay? You could have already been married to your masculine, but you probably did sever ties with your masculine, okay? So they needed to learn some lessons here. We do have the Three of Pentacles, which is all about teamwork, collaborating with each other. We do have the Nine of Cups. So they're still wishing for you, Divine Feminine, I feel. This is a masculine who still wants you, who would really prefer to bridge the gap between the two of you. They're still wishing for you guys to come back together. We do have the High Priestess, again representing the feminine. So use your own intuition when it comes to this connection with your masculine, Divine Feminine. I feel at this point they regret the distance, they regret the time apart, but they needed that, I feel, in order to learn particular lessons. Wow, so what your heart is telling you, trust that. We also have the Ace of Cups. So there is the opportunity for new love here, or at least a new chapter between the two of you. It depends on how you see it. It depends on whether you're willing to give this person another chance. If not, then this is paving the way for you to open up a new chapter in your life where you can fill that own cup for yourself through self-love and taking care of you in the meantime. But there is new love on the horizon for my singles, I feel. But we've got somebody here who's still wishing that you guys could find a way back together, that this can still be a workable situation. Look at this, Eight of Cups. It's clarifying that you probably did walk away from this person. And Divine Feminine, look, there's that Queen of Swords, where you set those boundaries when it comes to a masculine who hurt you, and you're basically letting them know, it's like, you know, you can't be a part of my life, treating me poorly. That's not going to happen, you know. So there's a reason why we've got the Queen of Swords coming through in this reading more than one time. So it's probably the feminine that did walk away and severed ties with a masculine, and their biggest wish is for this gap to be able to be bridged and come back together. That's what they're really hoping for and wishing for. But interestingly enough, bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Swords, clarifying that for now you guys are at this stalemate, and it falls on the masculine, I feel, to be able to create movement in order for you guys to at least communicate and to interact once again. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. So let's grab some musical messages here that could be tied into the connection. What it is that they need you to know right now. So I'll be pulling from my Heart Songs deck here. All right, so if you're not familiar with the song, see if you are able to relate to the lyrics for Leo. Angels and spirit guides, please. All right, first song, Do You Believe in Love by Huey Lewis and the News. Now the feeling is beginning to grow, and the meaning is something you only know. If you believe it, take my hand and I'll take your heart. So I can't help but feel that this could even be a masculine trying to convince the feminine. It's like, if you still believe in us, if you still believe in our love, then maybe you can give us another chance. You know, that's what I'm getting from that. We have Consequences by Camila Cabello. Loving you was sunshine, safe and sound, a steady place to let down my defenses, but loving you had consequences. And clearly what we've seen in this reading is that there were some major consequences as a result of past actions. And lastly, we have More Than Words by Extreme. Saying I love you is not the words I want to hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say it, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you feel. More than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, because I'd already know. So this is one of those things where they have to be able to prove through their actions that the love is there, that the love is real, and they need to be able to come towards you being fully open and honest. And we clearly saw through this reading that they haven't always done that, that they've lied, that they've hidden things, that they could have been sneaking around and creating a whole lot of drama and struggles and challenges. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. Let's grab some healing messages from the angels as well, Leo, and let's see what else you need to know. And all of the decks that you see here will be listed down below, of course. All right, so what are the healing messages at this time for Leo? Okay, so message number 1, new beginnings. I love it. Look at this. Forgiveness, absolutely needed. And then trust. Yeah, in order to have a new beginning, there has to be forgiveness. And based off of the lies and whatever deceptive energy that we've picked up from this reading, trust has to be restored, Leo. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot once again. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU tarot deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know? So we do have the King of Swords, and, you know, we have seen the Queen of Swords coming through here. So divine feminine, your masculine is coming through, matching your own energy. Okay, so perhaps we now have a masculine who's letting you know that they're ready and willing to dedicate their all to this connection, that they're ready to be loyal and to represent what is needed in this partnership. Okay, let's see what else. We do have the Magician. So we do have the masculine coming in as a king now. They've grown, they've matured. You know, they're really able to see things from a different light. We do have the Magician to be able to help manifest this new beginning for some of you. And there can be a rekindled partnership here. Now take a look at this. We now have the King of Pentacles. So we've got 3 kings coming through here. Okay, so perhaps your divine masculine embodies the qualities of each of these kings. You know, one that's more emotionally mature, one that is fiercely loyal to the connection now, and then we have one that's more established and ready for a forever kind of love. Look at this. And then we have the Sun. I mean, how fitting is this to have a new beginning, and in order to bring about the ultimate happiness that the Sun can offer, there has to be forgiveness. As I've mentioned, there has to be full trust between the two of you, where you're not questioning their honesty, where you're not wondering, you know, is this person lying to me, or are they really on board when it comes to this partnership? So with the energy of the Sun coming through, I really do feel that this person, this masculine, is ready to at least come towards you as a much better version of themselves. They've learned lessons, some valuable lessons tied into this experience. I feel they feel incomplete. They're not happy when you guys are not together. They've learned their lesson. That's what I'm getting here, and still wanting to come back together. That's a part of the energy that's represented right here. That's a part of the healing that needs to happen, and it starts with that forgiveness in order to win trust back. Okay, so that's what we're getting there. So let's go ahead and grab some angel numbers here. Let's see what else we can learn for Leo. I'll be pulling from the Twin Flame Angel Numbers by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know? We have 717. An encounter with your twin flame could be on the horizon. That could also pertain to soulmates, not necessarily just twin flames. So it does seem here that you guys will have the opportunity to reconnect in the future. Next, we have 1515. Pay attention to signs and information that comes to you in books, songs, and names. So these are particular signs that are significant for you and your person. And you'll know, it'll hit you like nothing else when you do encounter it. You'll know that it's meant for you, that particular sign. Let's see what else here. Look at this. We've got 1111. Awakenings and activations are at hand. Be on the lookout for signs guiding the way. So there really is something tied into the signs that are trying to grab your attention at this point in time, Leo. So definitely pay attention to that. Okay, 1111 could also be a reminder that you're on the right path, that a wish that you have in your heart space can manifest. Could be that as well. All right, let's grab one more angel number here. And we have 511. Your twin flame or soulmate is now beginning to connect the dots back to you. So they're going through that awakening that we do see here, and they're able to really gain clarity to be able to, as it says, to connect the dots, to return back into your life, to be guided back to you. I feel they've learned so much since spending time apart from you. You might be surprised that this is not the same person that ended up hurting you. Okay, their appearance could also be very different should you be able to reconnect with this person also, for the better. Okay, so that's what's coming through the angel numbers. And lastly, some final angel messages here from the Intuit Angel Oracle deck. All right. Just fair warning, I'm always constantly butchering these angel names. So sorry. All right, here we go. For Leo. Okay. Is this Nuriel, Angel of Hail, Fire and Spell Binding. Subdue elements, protection, wards off evil, liberating truth, power to bind and unbind. Sorry about that, guys. My camera glitched on me. So here we are with this card, and it does say, I will cover you with fiery wings of protection and make you immune to any kind of evil that comes your way. The particular stone for this card is fire agate. Time frame is several months. So for now, the answer is no. All right, so maybe when it comes to a particular situation, whether love-related or not, it's not the right time. give it a few more months, okay? Next card, we have Angel Uriel, Keeper of Wisdom and Inspiration, Guidance, Prophetic Vision, Decisions, Plan of Action, and Sparks of Inspiration. Okay, I give wisdom to solve complicated problems and help you find solutions for challenging predicaments. We have Ruby for this particular card, time frame of Tuesday, okay? And the additional message does say something better. So perhaps there's something better by waiting and not acting too hastily on a particular situation. You know, come up with some sort of plan of action, as it says, in order to make the right decision for you. And lastly, we have Angel Muriel, Angel of Intuition and Inner Peace. Clairalience? Is that how you pronounce that? Clairalience? I'm always butchering this. Aromatherapy, calm emotion, gentle touch, patron of empaths and intuition. I send waves of fragrant harmony and peace to calm your heart and to clear your sentient channels to God. So we do have selenite, the month of June, and peaceful resolution. So that's actually really nice how that's coming through, because whatever challenges you may have endured, just know that at the end of the day, there is a peaceful resolution to whatever is of concern to you at this point in time. Okay, so at least since it is a timeless reading, whenever it is that you are watching this, hopefully whatever you're going through, it will come towards this peaceful resolution. All right, guys, so I will leave that there. Hopefully there's something in this reading that really speaks to you and relates to your situation, whether regarding love, or it could be work related, friendships, or even family, whatever it is. All right, so that's where I'll leave this one, Leo. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so very much. I'll see you next time.